Oh my god, I was talking. I did this again. This is my second time doing it. Yo, 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 what's up, Puddle? Sigh. Oh, yay, more Rage Q. Yep. More Rage Q. This is going to be a little short stream for me. Because I just want to work on my web page. I just want to be working on my web page. All right. We already finished chapter 7. We got A's. Good job, Putto. Good job on your 100%. So soon enough, I'll have to be back here and I need to add in chapter 8. But this is what I want to work on today. So I have here a page about washo do. Chapter 8 has so much vocab. Yeah, that's true. That is so true, Puddle. Okay, so I want to add a page about washo do. Where are we? We're right here. So that would be here. And right now it says, with our friend Shodes, we're building a community called Washo Do. It's short for Watson, Shodes, and Puddle. Puddle, have you taken a look at the vocab yet? We're building the most positive community in League. Although we mold all the time, with the help of friends, we are untiltable. Join us if you like playing with Orange Jungle and some of our friends. And so we have a list here. And what I want to do is to have an immediate link here to people who are on Washodo. Not yet. I'm working on Washodo things. Oh, nice. We both had the same idea, Puddle. All right, we're both working on Washodo things. So here's our friends. One is Show. Let's do word wrap. Puddle's favorite. Puddle's favorite thing, word wrapping. Okay, one is going to be Show. The next one is going to be Vember and Omega. And love. Love for a while. Now, I think these are the actual links, right? But just like I have these little icons, excuse me. Just like are you going to host Chasm on some Watson endpoint, by the way? Maybe. Do you think I should? I think I can. But if I do, then I'm wondering if I should set up a separate one. And then I have to look at what features do we need? Because we have a paid version and we get certain features from the paid version that we need for work. But I wonder if the community edition is good enough for what we need to do. And I'm not sure. Yeah, I see. Okay. Okay, I'll have to think about that, Puddle. So we have these little icons here. So I want to add Twitch. So what does it look like when I do this? Okay. I mean, at the very least, just having this would be nice. But what I actually want to do is have like a whole Washo Do like landing page. So let's see. How do I handle that? I say Watson's Japanese Study Guide, PudosTV.com, my study guide again. And then here, I'll have quick links. And then we'll have another one that's kind of like Watson's Study Guide. Like this. Okay. And here we're going to say Washo Do links. There has to be a better way. But for now, Washo Do links. Okay, so we have love. Omega. Bam, bam, and then here, even show. Okay, perfect. So Twitch. And then a whole new thing for Washo Do links. So here, let's add a space. Well, actually, instead of a space, we can use this. Y 10. Oops, I said X. Space Y10. Okay, let's look. That didn't work. How do we... It's right here, space Y10. Okay. Top 10. I think top 10 is not the right thing. Okay, M10. MT10, meaning margin top 10. All right, perfect. Actually, that's too big, so let's do margin top 5. That's better. So some of our friends and a list, Washo Do links. You know, we'll put the and more back. And more. Yeah, perfect. So So I have show, Vember, Omega, and Love. And if I click it, Vember, no. Great. Omega. Love for a while. And show. So show also has these things. Let's get his YouTube. Okay. So I do want a YouTube link for him. Where's show? Right here. There's 2 AN tags. I think you don't need 2. Yeah. Okay. And we have this image here. Which is for Twitch. Okay, see how it works. So it looks like this. So there's also a link. So this is where we can add YouTube. And target always equals blank. For external links. And if I had a guess, the name of the file is brand YouTube. YouTube. And let's just clean up the code right here real quick. Just for the future. All right. So now we have shows Twitch and shows YouTube. Perfecto. Perfecto. Now right here it says learning Japanese. So actually I don't want that to be learning Japanese. I want that to be Washodo. And we can create a new folder. And this is going to be called Washodo. And we make sure it's in my, yes. And it's going to be similar to the Learning Japanese index. Oops. Move that. Yes. And we're going to rename this. Okay. So if we go here and we click Washodo links, it takes us to this new page. And this new page, my intention is going to be to link all of our friends. So for now, where are we? For now, I'm literally just going to borrow the list of friends. Okay, and make sure that our Washodo links, right here, this looks good, does not use target equals blank, because I want, that's something where you're navigating. Okay, but we do want target equals blank for Twitch. Blank, blank, and blank. Now, I know Love has a YouTube. So let me pull that up real quick. You so cute. Oh, Pado. Are you talking about yourself? Because you're really cute too. Love for a while. Okay. Oh my God. Here we are. Love for a while. Okay. So I found Love for a While's YouTube's right here. Perfect. So Love will get a YouTube. So what we can do is we can borrow the code from show, and then we're just going to update the link. We do want the target to be blank, and that's the only change. Okay. Perfect. So we have a YouTube for Love, Twitch for everyone, and a YouTube for show. Now, Vember and Omega. Let's go look at Vember. Vember, do you have TikTok, Discord, and Instagram. Okay. And then Omega Mixed does not have your links up yet. You have a Discord. Okay. So I think I don't want to necessarily put their Discords until I ask them. If they're like, oh yeah, just put my Discord there, then I will. But I at least want to link to their socials. Okay. Yo, Sports Liker, what's up? Love from local region. Sports Liker, where are you from? Love for a while. Put me on. What do you mean put you on? Oh, you want me to play your videos? Look. See, I'm adding you. There you are, Love. I got your little YouTube here. Let's click it. There you are. What's up? Look, I was watching your commentary video. I have a long way to go still. And I'm subscribed. Everyone's subscribed to Love for a while. Okay, so we have our friends here and more, and then we're gonna have this Washodo links. So why don't we first, just as a matter of coding, make sure that I made the changes that I'd like. So my change is adding shows Twitch and YouTube as separate links, adding Vember Nono, Omega Mixed, and Love for a While, and then Love for a While has separate links for Twitch and YouTube. And then we have this Washodo links page that we're creating. Perfect. That's all that I wanted. So, add a Washodo links page. Include social links for the new Washodo members. Vember, Omega, and Love. Perfect. Okay, let me look at chat real quick. Yay. I'll make a new one when I hit diamond for Rakan. Okay, nice. Yeah, I think that it's really cool, Love, that you started with content first. Like you started with YouTube and editing, because that actually takes a lot of work, a lot of planning, and a lot of thought. And then your next step is going to be streaming. So I think that's really cool. Woohoo! Okay, so if you click Washodo links, then we get here. And as you can see, this isn't Washodo at all. So let's work on this. So instead of saying Watson's Japanese Study Guide, Washodo links, we'll still have homepage back here. And then now here is where I like editing. Wow. Yeah, that's really good, Love. Have you edited before? Oh yeah, you do photography. I remember you do photography. Love is a videographer. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm a wedding videographer. So you're putting your editing skills to work. Very nice. Okay. So one thing I did was I kind of like took all the boilerplate from my index. And what you'll see here is it's always called Some Watson's homepage, which is not correct. So this one is called Chapter 7, Japanese, Watson's Japanese Study Guide, Chapter 7. Okay, that's what that's going to be called. And then we have URLs. Oh my gosh. So I have to like put the URL every time. Jeez. Okay. So let me grab the URL real quick. This is the real page. If I go to the study guide, here's the URL. Copy link. Okay. That's chapter 7. Okay, so I'm just updating the metadata here. And also do corporate shoots and edit for them. Wow. Ooh, fancy. Very. That's cool, love. Where you're from, they make like a lot of TV shows and movies. One time when I was living in New York, this was before, like right before Pato and I started dating. My friend flew over from California, and he's an aspiring actor, and he knew someone who worked on The Walking Dead, and so we took a road trip all the way down to Georgia, and we met our friend who came up from Florida, and then we were hoping to like get to the set for The Walking Dead, but actually it never worked out. But we got to see Georgia. I got to see the aquarium, and I got to see the Coca-Cola factory, so it was really cool. The movie shoots are slow right now. I see. Yeah, that would have been so cool. I know. Didn't you guys meet up with the actor? So my friend did, but not me and our other friend. But like not on that trip. Not on that trip. So they knew each other, and they were friends, but not on that trip. Yeah. They were in the middle of shooting. Like they were literally in the middle of shooting. And so one of the issues was no spoilers. So they were like, "Oh, we can't, because if you come, then you're going to know how the story is." And like they couldn't have people visit. What's it not cool enough? Aw, don't worry, I'm not cool enough either. Oh yeah, it was a big show then. Yeah, it was. Okay, so I'm just editing the metadata. So that's chapter 7. Now, let's update this one. This is going to be the index for learning Japanese. So that should work. And let's just test it. Yep, that's the correct web page. So just update that. And then we're going to update the title. Make sure the title is consistent across all the metadata. Okay, Watson's Japanese Study Guide. Perfect. And then lastly, we have this one. So let's go here. This is Washodo links. So Washodo links. That's the title. And then the URL is going to be Washodo. Perfect. Okay, let's just double check the diff. Looks good to me. Nice, nice, nice. LGTM, if I say so myself. Okay, update metadata for HTML pages. Yo, 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 Bazooka, what's up? I'm just working on my webpage. Oh yeah, it was a big show back then. It was huge back then. Buff Puddle, I love Buff Puddle. I won 11 games, lost 3. Wow, Bazooka, that's crazy. How much did you climb with those 11 games? Earlier today, I couldn't sleep. And it turned out I think even Show couldn't sleep. So we were both like not able to sleep. And then and so I played TFT but Show wasn't on League, but I played TFT and I climbed a little bit. I got like 40 LP and then I lost it all. So by the time that Puddle woke up, I was back at 0 LP gold 4. It was so sad. Hi, Coach. Coach Blade. Coach Bazooka Son. Did you say good job? Yes, great job. I couldn't either. Oh, you couldn't either, love? Oh my god, no way. Yeah, Show was messaging and he was like, I can't sleep, I'm too excited. Poor Boo. OMG. I slept so good. Puddle. I'm glad you slept good, Puddle. I went from gold 4 to gold 2. Very nice, Bazooka. I wish I could go from gold 4 to gold 2, but I'm talking about TFT. But you're talking about rank Q, right? Time for plat again. Tell me your secret. Puddle's secret is no sleep the night before. Exactly. Catch up on sleep. Puddle came in when I was trying my best to be wholesome. Oh, nice, Bazooka. You're trying your best to be wholesome these days? Oh, never mind. You want sleep advice from Puddle? It's going to be don't sleep. Okay, so here's one thing that I do on these boxes. I have a gray outline and a white inner box. So I actually, let's click the study guide. When you click the study guide, it's just gray. It's a gray box both ways. So I want gray to be square and white to be rounded like this. So I gotta learn how to do that. So let's go back. This is my index. And let's just look at the main box. So let's go back right here, this box. I'm not just any Watson. So here we go. We have a div that's rounded with a white background. And then we have, that's the inner div. And then we have a div out here that has the gray background. So I'm gonna borrow this. And then let's just go to this page right here. So I might need a second div. Okay. Yeah, it's this one right here. It has a gray border. Perfect. With a gray background. Okay. So these guys are going to go inside a new div. And this new div is going to have the rounded white background. Okay. So if I just do that, what's it look like? Oh my gosh, that's not what I want. Okay. So what's missing? Just word wrapping everything. Okay. Word wrap. Index. So I'm going to compare these two indexes. This one. This one. Oh, you know what I can do? Right there. Okay, this kind of looks funny, but I think it works. So this is the Learning Japanese right here, my study guide. And then this is I'm Not Just Any Watson. So I can compare them. Good job, Bazooka. Choke's teammate, good try. Good job trying your best to be wholesome. We see you. We notice when you're wholesome. That's behavior that I will encourage. Watson, what switches does your keyboard have? So, let me look. I have a Keychron. And I believe these switches are the banana switches. Let me make some noises for you. Do you hear that? I think the banana switches. I've been liking the banana switches these days. Yeah, but Puddle left because I was too wholesome. What happened after Puddle left, Mr. Blade? What happened? Just like her back then. Yeah, Puddle's too wholesome. Alright, so we have the rounded background with padding. Okay, let's add the padding. So padding of 10. Okay, that's closer. That's closer. Now, the difference between this gray and this white needs to be a lot thinner. So, well, the first thing is the gray is different. So let's change the gray. So this one's 200. So let's make it 100. And then we have padding of 2. Oh, this says padding of 10. So let's decrease that padding. Try again. Perfect. Oh my gosh, it looks so similar. Now, this is also rounded. So where's the roundedness right here? Let's take that roundedness away. And then I think there's no border. Yeah, this one doesn't have a border. So let's just be consistent. No border here. No border. Yeah, we don't need a shadow. I don't even notice the shadow. The shadow's not something I like. So we don't need a shadow. And this is probably better. Let's check it out. Okay. That looks very similar. Yep. Actually, now that I see the shadow, I'm kind of like, what is it? Let's compare. Does the shadow help? That's a good question. Yo, thank you for the bits, love. I got 2 bits. Question. I've seen your old YouTube videos. You were so wholesome before League. I'm always wholesome. I was just a little shy. You know which video which short I really like from Putto? Let me see. Let's see if I can find Putto's short. Putto TV. This short, I watched it the other day. I really like this one. This is my favorite short of Putto's. Woohoo, I'm the king of the bit chart. Thank you so much, love. Leave me alone. This one was so early. No, this was so creative. I really enjoyed this short. And I'm not the only one. Look, you have 30 likes from people who enjoyed your short. I could watch this on repeat. Also, I'm sorry. We can't hear it. I couldn't even draw then. Oh, you can't even hear it? Oh, so I was just screaming. I was just screaming to myself. Ah, let me see if I can get you to hear it.
Thought my eyes were lying when I saw you only had 256 views and not 256K.
Let's see if it
Here's
works.
to
Do you hear
seeing
it?
y'all grow in the future.
Did it work this time? You scream so beautifully. Even your scream is like nice. Even your scream
Thought
is
my
like
eyes were
on
lying
key.
when I saw you only had 256 views and not 256K. Here's
Even
to
like the
seeing y'all
scrolling
grow
is so
in the
nice. Look at that
future.
scrolling. Let it even draw. I feel so shy watching old content. I make music and looking back at my old work.
Thought my eyes were lying when I.
All right, now we're going back. We're going back. You make music, love? What kind of music? What's the genre of music? You don't. I can't do it. This short went hard. Yeah, I totally agree. I literally pulled out my earphones. Photo. Grr. Replay it again. No, again. No, stop. Another. Go back to writing code. Yeah. Nice screen, Poto. I think you have a great screen, Poto. Okay. Look at this shadow. Can you tell the difference, Poto, between this shadow and like this having no shadow? I'm trying to figure out like, does shadow even matter? It's so subtle. I think I'm gonna go with flat. ... OMG, Pato, please don't use Wayback Machine on my channel. I can't even see the shadow. Yeah, I agree with you. This shadow is like unnoticeable. Get out of here. Okay, so we are done with the shadow. No more shadow. Padding 2, that's correct. Oops. This looks right. So that's what I'm going to use. And for this box, same story. Why is it a nav? I don't want it to be a nav. We're going to change this. Well, I guess technically it is. Semantically, it probably should be. Okay. So we'll just update. The color's going to be 100. We're going to get rid of the border, the rounding, and the shadow. Bye-bye. The margin is fine, but the padding is too big. And then we want the rounded white background on the inner div. So let's make a new div. Rounded corners, white background with some padding, and then we'll throw the content inside of this new div. And this content is basically this list. Now we can refresh. Oh, very nice. But you see all this gray down here? So that comes from the fact that we have a minimum height. So I'm going to also add the minimum height to the white background. And perfect. Now it's the style I want. I make alt music. Oh, interesting. Do you use like a GarageBand, or you literally play and record yourself? Like, do you play an instrument? Don't worry. No, please no. Are you going to copyright strike me if I play your music? If only it was music. Please don't copyright strike me. Don't worry, my music is hidden very well. Pato, do you have a TikTok? I need to make one for my channel. Yeah, I think Pato has a TikTok, but I think we need to start using TikTok because you're supposed to like season it. And if all you do is post, it won't like, they won't promote your content if you only post. You have to actually use it. All right, that's good. Because now we're following the same style pattern. But when we go to links, we're gonna have this problem. So it's time to update the links, and I can close this now. The way I'm gonna update the links is I'm just gonna copy all this. Oh, from here. And it's gonna be called Washodo Links. Perfect, that's what I wanted. I used to use Pro Tools, but I use Logic Pro now. Oh, nice. I feel like those programs take a lot of skill, so you must have some musical background. I do have a TikTok. You need to season it. All right, when I join, I'm gonna follow you. I made that mistake. I might have to make a new TikTok because I didn't season it. I'm scared of doom scrolling on TikTok. Me too. Yeah, I agree. I think it's really easy to doom scroll on TikTok, even Instagram, and I find myself like doom scrolling on. So, is there a workaround? Because I don't want to be addicted. I don't know. But I do. Oh, excuse me. I was getting a phone call. Sherlock. Yeah, that's my ringtone, Sherlock. Throw some sea salt. Throw some sea salt and fresh ground pepper on that TikTok. Someone should draw that. Pato, you can draw seasoning a TikTok with fresh ground pepper. I don't want to season. I just want to post. Your ringtone is Sherlock. Yeah, I updated my ringtone this morning. When I wasn't sleeping, I was busy updating my ringtone. And I was changing all of my alarm settings. Because when you hear like text messages or like other alerts, you start to get like triggered, right? Because it's like stressful. So I went and changed them all to more relaxing alerts. And my ringtone, I changed my ringtone to something more relaxing. Watson. Yeah, I am Watson. Hee. Mine is Doctor Who. Oh, nice. True degenerate activities. Exactly. It's true. Okay, we got Washodo links. Okay. So here, I'm going to have a box. No, this is my question. So I want to have these pictures. I want this picture. Pato, do you have all the pictures for every member of Washodo? I need a picture for each person. Can you send it to me on Discord? You have it somewhere, don't you? Pato, you owe me another picture. Oh yeah. From the more recent subathon, right? Okay, I'm scrolling. I'm looking for those pictures. Where are they? Oh yeah, I drew everyone. I do owe you another picture. It should be in the Discord. Is it like in a thread? It's in a thread. I'll find it. Okay, thank you, Pato. All right, while Pato finds this, I'm going to BRB. Oh my god, that's funny. I didn't even know that you guys mentioned the endless miscue. It literally was just in my head. Okay, thanks for finding it, Pato. Pato finds fast. Pato Watson Rage Bait Q needs to go. I agree. I'm stressed watching it. The chill vibes are gone in my brain. He needs a points redeem to get rid of it. Oh yeah, that's true. Watching it, I has 25k Watson points, or to accept the Q, spend a point. I has 30k, and it shows it gets accepted, and everyone's happy. I'd spend my Watson points for that. Oh yeah, that'd be great. Pato, how do I do points? I don't even know how to do points. So let me see if I can pull up this Discord link. OMG. Is there another way? Like, can you tag me? Because otherwise I have to log into Discord. I don't know how to just go to a link. Creator dashboard. Okay. Viewer rewards. Okay. Power-ups and channel points. All right. So I have channel points. How do I, like, when people redeem, tagged? Oh, I see it. Woohoo, I see it. Oh my god. Except you, hurry. No. So how do I make it so that oh, Show has one. It's so funny that you gave Show braids or like long hair in one of his. Okay, I'm saving this. Show. I see Omega. I see Love. Haha, and he asked me to. It was a great idea, exactly. That was a genius idea. Okay, who's missing? Oh, Vember. Do you have one for Vember? So if you didn't draw his, like, portrait, we have that art that you made for Vember. Could I use that? Or maybe like I drew him for his B-Day. Okay. I would like that as well. So I'm going to upload these images. New folder. While show don't. Woohoo! It uploaded, I think. There's Love. Here's Omega. Omega's wearing a Putto's sweater because he's the marketing manager, and here's Show. Except Q, hurry. Sorry. Tagged you in the birthday one. I see it. OMG, so good. Perfect. So everyone has a portrait. And here's Vember. All right. It says Otanjobi Omegato Vember. Please accept the cue, Mr. Watson. Grr, great try. Can we add a bow to Show's hair? Wow, my coloring has improved. Holy moly, Putto. You're getting so good at drawing. OMG. OMG deto. Deto. Oh, deto. Putto, I'm not studying Japanese right now. I'm just making websites. But yeah, Putto's becoming amazing at art. So we have all these cool pictures to look at. Put it over here. Put it over here. Where'd Love's picture go? Right here. Okay. Everyone has a picture. Great. And that's what I want to make next. I want to have everyone's picture and then like stuff about them. My pic looks just like me too. Really? No way. That's dope. That means your personality shines. That Pano could visualize it. Did you find me IRL? Reno Kami ratted you out. Just kidding, I don't know. That's just how I imagine you. Yeah, once Puto visualized it, now that image is in my head. Like, that's how I see you. Vember has my pics from 14 years ago. Oh my god. But didn't he make some sus comments? Didn't he make some sus comments? Where's Vember? Okay, let's go to the study guide. Oh, that's not going to be here. So let's say I went to the study guide. Okay, I do want to update this. Okay, to be like that. So let's fix that real quick. Chapter 7 and index. So it's basically this div right here for my study guide. So I make this div and then close it and update the color, remove the border, the roundedness, and the shadow, and decrease the padding to 2. Oh my gosh, what happened? Oh, because it closed the div. Perfect. There we go. Now the style is consistent. So that's good. And let's go to wash your dough. Right here. Huh? He called 14-year-old me handsome. What? Oh my god. Made me uncomfy. Vember? No. That's why he's called Vember. No. I won't ever let it go. I'm pretty sure that um well, I don't want to generalize, but in Filipino culture, older uncles will say, "Oh wow, you're so handsome," or "You're so good looking." Like that's just a compliment that they give to um, people who are younger than them if they view them as like family. It's very common. Without generalizing, I don't know if that's how Vember's family was. All right, we have the Washodo links. Bazooka. I would tell me, "Hey, hardhead." Did they actually knock on your head? Did they use their knuckles to knock on your head? Bazooka, are you Filipino? Are you? Are you? All right. I got right here. So now this is my question. Am I going to have the profiles like kind of like my study guide? So let's go to my study guide. Like, do I want the profiles to be like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, or one after the other? That's my question right now. What should I? No, 2% Japanese. 2%? How are you 2% Japanese, Bazooka? Does that mean that you're like Hawaiian? Ooh, what's the 98% secret? What's the 98% Bazooka? If you're 2% Japanese, then, if that's really a true answer, then I'm guessing you're Hawaiian. But you don't have to tell us. But I'm just curious. I'm 1% sure I'm something. Alright, I'm deliberating. Okay, while I'm deliberating, might as well upload it. Okay, I fixed the box. Yeah, this is me fixing all the boxes. Okay. Fix styling of boxes for different pages. Okay, let's catch up on some chat. Aloha. You know what's funny? I took a DNA test and it said I I was 70% South Chinese and 30% North Chinese. Yes, Pato, so 100% Chinese. You have some below the Yellow River and some above the Yellow River. I'm the world, Pato. I'm mostly Irish, Viking, Black, Native American are my leading percentages. Oh wow, Bazooka, did you take a test, like a DNA test too? Wow. I feel like that's dope. Irish, Viking, Black, Native American, and 2% Japanese. I wonder how you got the 2%. I should do a test. Mr. Worldwide. I wonder how German I actually am. Maybe it's only 10%. Oh, that'd be interesting. I think it's very interesting that in Europe, people are very aware of their like cultural or ethnic like diversity, and they're like, "Oh, I'm part German and part Scottish, part Irish, or things like that." And but in America, we don't really have that, and I think that's interesting for a few reasons. But I think one of the reasons is historically, in order to tear down barriers, like people just basically said, "Let's all just be the same thing." They just call me white boy where I am. Yeah, basically. They're like, oh, well, everyone's white, so you're all the same, and therefore you guys should get along, right? So I think that's interesting. I'm basically everything. I'm not Latino though, and that's what people think I am. Oh, is that because like your skin tone? Low key, I thought you were. Low key. Love. You're like, Bazooka, I heard that you make good tacos. You keep talking about the buffalo chicken wings you make. I'm sure that you can make carne asada too. The hair, so good. Bazooka has good hair. That's true. Bazooka has great hair. And also like a six pack. Yo, 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 Lady Jinx, what's up? We're just in here coding. Want to see some pictures that Puto drew? These are pictures that Puto drew. Look at that. This is from the subathon. Oh no, this is for Vember's birthday. Vember's birthday. Then we have show. I think this is from the subathon. The others are from the subathon. We got Omega. And Omega's marketing manager, so he wears the Puto hoodie. And we got Love. That's Vember. Yes, yes. Add a bow for show. Make him a cutie. That's Love. Here. Show needs a bow. That's because Putter Waters is the bestest. Yes. Putter Waters is the bestest. I will draw him with a bow. Make him a Hello Kitty. Bow for show. Bow for show. Show body pillow. Show body pillow. So that's interesting, Bazooka. I wonder if that makes us one of the reasons why we resonate, because I'm also Mr. International, just so you know, Bazooka. I am very international. When I took my DNA test, every part of the map was highlighted except one, which is interesting. And they tried to show like a historical migration map for me, and basically like out of Africa, and there's like these lines that go into different places, and all the lines were highlighted for me. my family has like migrated across the whole world. Speaking of Putter's sweater, I got Kane Brown's autograph on it. How? Who's Kane Brown? Who's Kane Brown? Lady Jinx. So cool. My family moved very little. Yeah, you guys ate rice, and then you ate some wheat, so you had to go up. And then you guys met at the river, and that's Puto's family's history. Some of our ancestors ate rice, and some of our ancestors ate bread. Same, the only place I don't come from is India. Oh, that's very interesting, Bazooka. The stats show. Yeah, the only place that's not highlighted for me is sub-Saharan Africa. But actually, North Africa is highlighted because it's Mediterranean. And I have some Mediterranean genes in me. Probably one of my ancestors was a pirate. He was doing a private event at the Ford Center, and I got to escort him, and I had the sweater on me and had him sign it. Oh my god, Lady Jinx. Are you bringing the sweater with you, or were you wearing it? That's crazy. He's so effing hot. Can you take a picture and show me? So cool. All right. So, yeah, I'm working on my webpage. And we're trying to highlight some of our friends' streams. And what else was I going to show you? And then I made this Japanese study guide. So it's like flashcards. And I used this to study for Japanese. And we had a chapter test yesterday, and Puto got 100%. I did not get 100, but I did get an A. A very solid A. Woohoo. Cool, huh? It flips. It animates and everything. I used this to study and I got myself an A. I can when I get home. I'm at my sister's and I had to show them you guys. Oh, nice. 100% Puddle. Yeah, exactly. Div. Did you know divs are used for so many things? Div. Yes, divs are used for almost everything in HTML. Listen, he could do all. Oh my, Lady Jinx, I can't even read this out loud. Div. No. Well, Bazooka, thanks for sharing some of your background with us. All right, all these divs are everywhere. These are all divs. All divs all the time. All right. I still haven't decided which way I'm going to put it, but in an effort to help me, I'm going to go to the documentation. So if I visualize it like this, is that enough room to put a portrait of each person? Maybe. Let's look. Would it be under flex? Oh yeah, love. You said you were flex on the weekend, and then I thought you wanted to play ranked flex. That's how addicted I am to League. I hear the word flex and I'm ready to play. He smelled like he was my size. What's that mean? I don't know what that means, but it sounds dirty. It is. Oh my. The fact that you smelled him, Lady Jinx. I'm just gonna that. Hey Nell, what's up? Watson, how was the test? The test went well. Nell, guess what? These little flashcards, they helped me. I got an A. A solid A, 94%. 94%. 53 out of 56. Correct. My little flashcards helped. And then guess what Pato got? Guess what Pato got? If I made a game for Watson dating sim, would you draw some art for me, Pato? Omega Mix can help too. That would be really fun. I really want to make games, love. Like, I'm very interested in making games, even if the game is basic, like literally like a web page, not crazy stuff, and the logic was like clicking around. Like, I would love to make a game, at least a basic game to begin with before trying to make a crazy game. Yes, it would be a 10-minute dating sim. Then the follow-up can be show dating sim. Good job, Watson. Thank you so much, Nell. Woohoo. And my tip helped for pronunciation. I'm going to guess 53 out of 53. Yeah, Pato got 100%. Exactly. That's a good guess. I think I'm going to try to make a basic game next year. Yeah, let's do it. I will help you, love. Good job, Pato. Yeah, Pato is the best student. She has the highest score in the class. I'm always impressed. And here's the thing. After I took the test, Pato finishes the test way faster than I do. She literally, like, Pato, how early do you think you finished? How long do you think you waited for me to finish my test? Yippee, let's do it. Point and click would be so fun. Exactly. We can make a point and click game. We just need a story and some graphics. I don't have the highest score. I've been late too many times. Well, you have the highest score on the test. I got ganked by participation. I napped for an hour and a half in the car. Yeah. That's how long it took. That's how much earlier Pato finished than I did. She finished so fast and she went to the car. She brought a pillow with her and she took a nap. And then I took the entire time limit until the time limit to finish. So, yeah. Pato's very good. Pud knew she was going to finish quick. So I went to the car right afterwards and I busted out my textbook and I went over the answers immediately with Puddle. And I was like, what did you write here? What did you write here? Just checking and trying to solidify my knowledge. And then I figured out after talking to Puddle that I probably missed at least 2. And then it turned out in total I missed 3 points. But I told her I'm very confident I got an A. I at least got 90%. And then she said, I'm confident I got 100%. I was like, are you joking me? Not even 99%? She's like, 100. So when Puddle knows, she knows. Like, she knows that she knows. I finished in 20 minutes. I think, wow, the teacher had to move me up for the oral test. Exactly. Because I finished the main test in 7 minutes and the writing was in 10 minutes. Oh my god, you guys are good at Japanese. I'm so glad like everyone can help us with all sorts of things. Okay, I'm gonna try this 3 boxes thing. Let's see how 3 boxes looks. Three boxes. I think flex is the right one. Let's do flex. Okay, it's a flex, and then do I need numbers? No, I don't want flex. I want them to be the same. Maybe a grid. Columns. Let's look. Grid column. I think grid column. So you could say how many it spans, and then you can say what the total is. Zero, one. Sorry, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm gonna try grid. Let's try grid. So Washodo links, and we don't want a study guide anymore, so that goes away. We don't even want a list. We don't need a list right now. So, hello world. And we're gonna have a div. It's gonna have a grid with 3 columns with a small gap. Then, instead of nav, this is gonna be a div. That's not a nav bar. It's just a box. Okay, so we're gonna have a grid. We're just gonna have 3 boxes. 1, 2, 3. All right. Let's look at how the 3 boxes looks. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's kind of okay. But my issue is there's no gap. Oh, because I have a minimum width. Let's take away this width. We don't want minimum width. Take that away. Okay. The gap's really big. Let's make the gap smaller. I'm kind of not happy with the gap. Is it because the margin? Let's get rid of this margin. Oh, geez. Just squishes them together. All right, let's look. Okay, let me catch up. Let me catch up to chat. Oh, I was gonna ask you, Pato, about channel points. Is there anything? Watson points. Is there any like alert? Does the alert pop up when people spend the points? Or do I have to set that up? All right, catching up on chat. How do you say I'm 2 feet tall in Japanese? Ha ha ha. Oh my. I'll use that for my friend. Yes, please. I'm waiting to see if they can read it. Pod, did you eat and hydrate? And Watson, have you eaten and drank? I didn't sleep all night now. I was so excited. We had our Washodo orientation today, and I just didn't sleep. I did not sleep at all. I did. I ate an omelet and had apple juice. Oh, that apple juice is so good, Puto. I had some kombucha earlier. Yippee. Nope, not yet. What's for dinner? Not sure. What's in the fridge? Was gonna walk to Macca's and get some fries and then walk to Daiso and browse. Oh no, that's a great way to spend your day. Open the fridge. Yum, Macca's fries are my fave. Are you Aussie? Macca's. You know, after we visited New Zealand, I started saying Macca's a lot. And Mozzies. I said Mozzies too. Open the freezer. Nell is Nell. I got Aussie friend and it rubs off on me. Exactly. Once I visited and heard them say it, I just adopted it. We need an option to accept your queue, please. 1K points. LOL. True. At this rate, his account is going to be perma banned. I think if you set up some via sound alerts, there's a browser you can pull the alerts from. Okay, I do want to like manage my points. So I have a couple. Okay, I'll figure out the channel point stuff later. I don't know what column span does. I want them equally like. I want them to fill the whole width. How do I do that? Let's look. Is it because it's inside of a div? Oh, it looks like it. That's the reason. Because this is flex. Okay, that's why. So I gotta end that div before starting my own div. Nope, that is not what I wanted. Oh, because that's flex. Okay, let's get rid of this flex. Perfect, this is what I wanted. Okay. This is what I wanted. Now let's make the gap 4 and let's bring back that margin. Okay, 10 is way too big. Okay, let's see what the gap actually does first. Let's look at the gap. Okay, gap does this. So margin of 10 is too big. Let's try margin of 2. Okay, margin of 2 is okay. If we're gonna use a margin, maybe I don't even use a gap. Better. Now, 5. This is okay. These margins here double up. I don't want to double up the margin. I want them equidistant. Okay. Okay, let me go back to, let's catch up on chat a little bit. Puddle, my friend isn't responding to my Japanese. Did you trick me? No. Hello. Meow meow, woof woof. Nell, teach me more of my mother tongue. Oh, do you know German now? How many languages do you know now? It seems like you know quite a lot. Space around. Okay, that's what I want. Justify around. Let's try that. Okay, let's get rid of these margins. And let's add a gap. No, still stuck on the left side. So justify around is not working with grid. What if I make it flex? Flex calls. Let's see what flex does. That's not what I want. All right, so let's ask the AI. In Tailwind CSS, how can I use a grid with grid calls 3 and make equal spacing around each column? Let's see what it says. Who's to say? Maybe my friend will respond to German. Screams in agony. Oh my god. Starts bleeding profusely, calls an ambulance. Ambulance crashes. Continues screaming, upside down, crash ambulance. My gosh. Okay, this is telling me to do gaps, but that's not what I want because I already tried that and that doesn't work. Okay. I want the left and rightmost columns to have spacing between the edge of the screen and the column. Let's see what it says. If it doesn't say anything, I'm just going to do it myself manually, and I know how to manually do it. Pushes the columns to the center. So you need ML auto and MR auto. Let's see what that does. Let's find out. Instead of justify around, we're going to say margin left auto, margin right auto. Nope, it didn't do anything. And I had a feeling it wouldn't do anything. Okay, AI, you guys, AI, just waste your time. That's how I feel about AI right now. So this is what I'm going to do because I know how to do it. I'm going to say there's a margin to the left. That's it. And then over here, I'm going to say there's a margin to the right. Okay. Bam, bam. Oh, easy enough. That's way faster. Okay, bye-bye AI. I mean, please and thank you. My model is lagging. Oh no. Let me check my model real quick. All right, model, I'm going to reload you. How about now? Lagging less? Oh, it might have had issues with the microphone because... Yeah, I think it's working better now. Because my browser tab closed. I'm using my browser to transfer the mic, and then the tab automatically closed because it used too much RAM. I might have to debug that. Bleed for a while. Cry softly. No, you bit me too hard. Lag for a while. Please and thank you. Thank you and please. Better, oh yeah. Crazy how different the tone switch is. Okay, so I fixed this. That's exactly how I want it to look. Instead of hello world, we're going to have images. And where was the last image I used? Just as a reference. So I just say inline block. No, I don't need to do inline block. I just say src equals. Okay. This is all I do. Dot dot slash images and then washodo slash. Okay. So I have these images here. Cool. Okay. I had to cough, but I'm back. So this is cool. This is pretty much how I imagine it. So let's go look at it in a bigger screen. Nice. So here's the issue. This white box doesn't fill up the space. So that's, instead of minimum height, I almost need like, okay, this is fine. I need like height auto. Like I want to fill. That doesn't work. What if I get rid of minimum height? Nope. It actually got smaller. Okay. So let's go look. Let's go read. We're going to read documentation. Height. Oh, fit. Let's try fit. So instead of auto, let's try fit. Nope. Max. So I already tried max. I already tried fit. I already tried auto. Let me catch up on chat. Hi world, hi. I had a DS the color of that lime green background. No way. That's dope. I'm a fan of lime green. Green is trauma. I had to pay Tom Nook for rent. LOL, Pato sitting in the dark enjoying my content. How'd you know I'm sitting in the dark? No sleep, dark must. Watson told me you giggle when I yell at people. Watson's outing me. You never yell at me. You just look disappointed when I run it down. If I see people are trying to play the game, I don't get upset. Bazooka, is that true? Is that true? I don't know if that statement's true. Fair. But if I see my jungler at level 1 proxying my waves, yes. What should the theme for our point and click game be? I'm a fan of detective stories. I mean, I am called Watson. My ringtone is from Sherlock Holmes. I think it'd be cool to have a little mystery, little detective type mystery. Detective stories, mystery game. Yeah. Okay, I want this white background to extend to the bottom. How? Maybe it's not a height thing. Maybe alignment. Content stretch. Let's see. I really don't know if that's gonna work. No. Okay. Height. There's so many different ones. Full? Let's try full. Okay, height full worked. What's the difference between full and auto and the rest of these? I don't know. I just know that this is the one that does what I want. It's like, it feels like a curtain that they just pulled down. Like pull the curtain down, cover the window. When we started dating, we bonded over Sherlock. Aw, Puddle, you're outing me. Aw, that's precious. I love a good mystery. Content stretch is goofy, exactly. Got that good Sherlock. We did bond over Sherlock. It was very nice. Okay, so I have the 3 pictures. I think aligning it to the center might be good. Middle. Let's see what align middle does. Nothing. Jeez. Half of these things don't do nothing. Half of these things don't do nothing. Content middle. Center. Okay, let's see what that does. Okay, that centered it. But now that I look at it, it's centered the right way. Is that where I want it? It makes love look shorter. Put Vember center. Oh, that's a good idea. That is a good idea. Like that. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. This is better. Yo, Puddlebot. Where'd you come from? I'm migrating over from Streamlabs. I don't want to use Cloudbot no more. Introducing me. Grr. OMG, I know someone's short. Oop. Alright, this is good. I think this is good. Okay, let's put names. So one style I am quite pleased with. Oh, let's look at it in larger screen. Oh no, you're not. Okay, we have to also center it. We have to center it, period. Okay. Content center. Like, I want to center. Everything center. Self-center. I'm so self-centered. Let's see what self-centered does. Or if I need multiple. Yes, I'll need multiple. Self-centered did not do what I wanted. Okay. Refresh. This is still not centered. Text center. All right, refresh. Nope. So the issue is, like, it looks funny if it starts on the left side. Oh, place content center. Place. I don't know why there's so many variations, and I don't know the nuances, but they all do something slightly different. This didn't do anything. Maybe I need like margin auto. Okay, margin auto seems to do what I want. Let's do margin auto. And then refresh here. Nope, that did not do what I wanted. Vember looks super cute. OMG, I'd date that. Just saying. Vember looks like a pro gamer in that pic. I think I just need to make a drawing that's bigger for love and Omega. Maybe, yes, but I still need to align it, you know, left and right. Right, horizontally needs to be aligned still. I wouldn't be mad to be the same height as Vember, lol. Yeah. So I still want to align it left and right. I think like centering things is like one of the most challenging aspects of CSS. And as you guys can see, there's so many different ways to center things, and half the time they don't work. So M auto didn't do it. How about justify center? Is this even working? Yeah, justify center. Okay, is there such a thing as center? Oh, you know what? I might be applying it on the wrong thing. Okay, yes, I applied it on the wrong thing. So let's get rid of justify center, and then we're gonna grab the margin. And I was applying it on the div, which is the container, but we can apply it directly onto the image. And that's probably makes more sense anyways. Perfect. There we go. So now the image is also centered. CSS, it is. CSS made me quit coding. Oh my gosh, love. Where's your model? Oh wait, I'm Puddlebot, damn it. Oh, my model's gone? Yo, model, where'd you go? Oh, it crashed. Yo, my model crashed. I have no idea why it crashed. All right, model, come back. Come back to me. Is my model back? Yo, model, be back. Useless clinker. Fleshy human. At least I'm not a flesh tuber. Wannabe clinker. I hate that word. Ew. Show is a flesh tuber, so is Vember. Does he use the tag? He should. Vember does, I think. Oh my god. Show is a flash tuber. I think that I want to become an IRL tuber. Pato and I were exploring this idea that we could do IRL streams and map our faces to our VTubers and insert the VTuber. That's why I have this setup. But as you can see, like, my setup is kind of finicky. Like, my VTuber disappears, but it's running on our server in the cloud in a way that if we were out and about, I could potentially make it work. Like, I could potentially have this VTuber even though we're out and about. I'm a cotton tuber. What does that even mean? I wear a mask, I see. Bazooka, have you ever taken off your mask? You know you could be a VTuber. Or do you like wearing a mask? It's like your signature look. All right, so if I go here to my study guide, I like this style that I made. So when the card flips, I have it center, I have it a little bold, and I have it underlined. So I want that. For each person. Bam, bam, and bam. So that would be under chapter 7. And I believe it's got to be under chapter 7, right? Oh, I was like, where's the code? It's right here. It was just collapsed. Okay, I believe it's right here. This text large, font medium, which is the thickness. And it also needs to be centered. Where did it get the centering? Okay, let's just grab the size and the underline for now. Oh, I was looking at the wrong thing. This is the front of the card. This is what I want, the back of the card. So text center, font bold, not medium, underline with a little line and a little bit of space between the line and the word. So this is actually what I was trying to look for. And instead of saying vocab Japanese, it's going to say Omega Mixed. Remember, no. Love for a while. Cool, and cool. Now the only issue is I want these titles actually at the top. So like, let's look at Omega Mixed. Align top. Let's see if that works. Nope. Content top. That does not work. Okay, this center thing might be the problem. And then I have to put the center here. Content center. Oh no. That's not what I want. So let's take this out. I guess I need more divs. Yeah, I'm gonna need more divs. Let's see if this works. So I'm adding another container that centers the picture. Once this is at the top, then it doesn't let me center. Huh. So I want this fixed at the top and I want this to come down. Okay, let me catch up on chat real quick. Oh my gosh. I wear a mask. Except Q darn. Yes, I have one by mistake and again for 500 follows. Oh my gosh. Face reveal. I think some of your YouTube content I saw doesn't have the mask. Oh, really? I think you just got lucky. I'm real handsome. Watch out for Vember. He likes him handsome. That's not the only thing he likes, love. I'll tell him I have a burnt face then. Oh my god, this music is so intense. Yeah, this is SimCity music. I am a huge fan of SimCity. So I'm debating if it's like worth. Is it worth trying to put this up and then move the content down? I don't think that's worth. So I'm just gonna give up on that concept. And we're just gonna have, yeah, it's just gonna start at the top. Okay. So goodbye, center. Yeah, it's just gonna be like this. I think the solution ultimately is gonna be the pictures need to be the same height rather than me like finagling the CSS. All right, so we have Omega Mixed, Vember No, and Love for a While. And now I'm going to have the links like this. So I'll do it like Puddles. Yeah, I'll do it like Puddles right here. Omega Mixed. Do I have descriptions, Puddle? Did you ever play the Tycoon games back on the CDs? Roller Coaster, Zoo? Yes, I did. I played Roller Coaster Tycoon. I played, I think like, not Zoo, but there was another one where it was like a dinosaur, like Jurassic Park Tycoon. Okay, I draw more. Thank you, Puddle. Yippee. Yeah, I love those games. Those games were so fun. So I'll have the links down here. Well, I want a bio. I'm going to have the bio down here. And then the links. Okay. I think I can do it. This is a paragraph about Omega. So I want a little bit of space. Is that how you spell Yumi? Is this a correct is this a correct spelling of Yumi? So I'll ask you guys for like bios later, but this is how I want to do it. Oh, I played that one too. Nice. Yumi Yumi. Yumi Yumi. Oh my god, that violet is too strong. Okay, that's not. It's a little too colorful. I want something less colorful. Maybe teal. It almost matches the hoodie font. Yeah, that's true. Let's look. What's something that is close to that font? Look at this. Am I colorblind, chat? Is what's in colorblind? And does that match? It's kind of close. I guess we're going with blue. Oops. I did not. Did not mean to click that. Okay. I am colorblind a little. I am a genius. I figured out commands. Nice. I think out of these options, I think I liked. How about stone? Oh, I like stone. Let's do stone. All right, we're doing stone, and let's give a little space right here. A little bit of space. Yeah, that's better. There's already white space built into these images. Of Vembers, it has a background, so I need a little space right there. And now I'm gonna add the links. So we're gonna grab the links from the main page. So the images need to be updated. All right, the images work mostly. Also need Twitch. Okay. Now I don't want the dot, so let's take out that. This is better. Perfect. How come there's like a little blue line here and this one doesn't have a blue line? Oh, because there's a new... Okay, let me fix this. Is that the reason? Oh, that's not the reason. It's here. Oh, maybe that was the reason. Okay. Let's take away this gap. There's a little tiny blue underline right here. So tiny. And it's going to also exist over here. Oh, I see it for Puddle too. Interesting. All right, let me catch up on chat real quick. One of my favorite photographers to work with is colorblind. They take really good black and white though. Oh, nice. There is one advantage, it's photography, if it's in black and white. I didn't know you were colorblind. Clankers aren't colorblind. Social links. So if I say T, okay, I'm just gonna write out Twitch. How's that look? Is this okay? I think this is okay. Let's just write it out. Twitch, YouTube. All right, we're just writing it out. Social links. I think that's it. I think this is what I wanted to do today. Create a landing page for Washodo creators and their social links. Nice, great job, Boo. Thank you so much, Boo. So I'm publishing it now. So this is the test webpage, but I also have a real webpage. Here's the real webpage. This is the live webpage. We're on somewhatson.com now. So this is the live webpage, somewhatson.com. We could go to Washodo links, and there they are. Now I'm gonna have to make better biographies, but there we go. Oh, you know what I can link to? Your OPGGs. So they can see how great you guys are. Okay, I feel satisfied. This is what I wanted to do. We're highlighting the Washodo cohort numero uno, and then we're also adding the links right here. Rude. Yeah. Some of our friends. Cool. So we'll work on this. I feel very accomplished. This was my little quick stream. And I think Poto is going to stream in a bit for scary games. But I'm very happy. And thanks for keeping me company, love. And Bazooka and Poto and anyone else out there. Not scary game today. Oh, really? Well, maybe. Maybe I'll do the visitor one. Actually, I'll start my stream now. I just finished my stuff. Oh, perfect timing, Puddle. Perfect timing. The visitor game is so addicting to me. Like, I'm very interested in the visitor game. That's perfect timing. I can go, like, I can make tea, and I can watch you play visitors and chat with you. Cool. I'm very pleased with this. So I'm going to end my YouTube stream. And then I'm going to keep Twitch open so I can raid Putto. I'm going to raid you, Putto. But thanks for being here, you guys, keeping me company while I code. And I'll see you guys in Putto stream.